Hey, what's up, peoples? Welcome back to the next spanking brand new, ready to spill episode of what? The Tea! We hope y'all had a wonderful week. What's up, Craig? What's up, Diva?
What's
I'm
up?
Shaw. How y'all be?
What's up, homie?
She said, what's up? Okay?
Yeah, that's something me and my sister do. So she was like, you gotta say it on the show. So I said, all right. And that's it. If you ever hear me say homie, that's me shouting out my sister.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Whoop, there it is. We thank you for always coming to the
Oh, wait.
Oh?
Breaking news.
Wow.
Breaking news. The Queen's Gateway Gladiators won the championship game for rugby.
Back.
Your sister is a champion?
The champions
The
are
champ is
here.
here. The champ is here. Yes, my baby won the championship. Okay, back to your regular scheduled programming. My bad. My bad.
Okay, y'all. Y'all already know we have a lot of tea to spill. Good tea. All tea is good tea, especially when discretion is used. So, make sure you grab your glass, your cup, your mug, whatever you got, just as long as something is in it for you to sip on. And remember, discretion is the key before spilling your tea.
Like clink.
You like clink?
She's good.
I'll say some of that for later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did that.
All right, y'all. So,
Okay. Cocky bitch.
She's good.
I mean, you did do that. I mean, she is good.
I did that.
You know, all right. So we're gonna move on.
Shady bitch.
I love you.
And
Look, don't look at no more. Keep away from me.
I love you.
Get over there.
it is time for us to get
I love you.
flawless.
I love you.
So if you're ready to get flawless with us, let's go. Cause we got a lot of to report under this flawless report. So, okay, cause he I don't know
He not
where
here.
he
He
went.
not
Where he
here.
went.
Not here.
He's not.
Okay, so first up under the flawless report, Miss Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj will be in Barbershop 3. She's heading to the shop, people. She's gonna be playing Drea.
Okay.
That's her character name. She's also going to be a sassy, quick mouth hairstylist that is also going to be on the beauty shop portion of the barbershop,
Okay.
whole
Because I have a question.
spiel. So,
I have a question too.
I think we might have the same question.
look around for Nicki to be in Barbershop 3, which should be out in theaters later this year.
Which she's filming now.
Yes, they are filming now, so I'm sure all the bars and everybody will be
I'ma
up
be
in the
up in
theater
there.
like, what up, midnight show?
Now, I have a question.
What up?
So, Nikki is in Barbershop 3,
Yes, she is.
right? What about Eve?
Ask that question.
Well, if I recall, was Eve in the second one?
Mm-hmm.
She was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I can give the answer, what about Eve? See, what had happened was, right, Eve tried to go and follow Janet Jackson and marry a billionaire.
Okay.
And then wanted to move, across the country and just be a married wife.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think she's caring too much about it. That's
So
just,
she's not in the movie, is what you're saying?
no, Eve is not in the movie.
Okay, because, I just found it funny because, Eve had a lot to say about Miss Minaj.
That's what I heard.
Can I take it from here?
Flips here.
Yes, hair.
How you
What I'm
doing?
gonna say is, she was talking wild shit like they wasn't in the same music video together.
Wild crazy shit.
My Chick Bad. It was
My chick hood.
My Chick Bad
Okay.
before the remix came out when it was Trina, Eve, and Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the third artist, I think it was Diamond. They were in the first part of the video because I remember Trina and Eve in the background and Nicki was on the regular track, but I don't know, apparently Eve had something to say. And then there was a BET documentary about female rap and Nicki was one of the main people brought up and a lot of people had something negative to say about Nicki and Eve happened to be one of them. So, did Eve not get called to be in Barbershop 3 because Nicki was in, or did she just not want to do it?
Or is it the fact that she's not hot anymore?
Right.
And she's just not hot anymore.
Well, I mean, it could also be like many other franchise movies where once you get to the second and third one, the actors and actresses that were in the first
they start playing.
two,
Right.
whatever, they're no longer there. And that's what I'm realizing. In franchises, it's kind of hard to keep the same actors and actresses on the list.
But
on the
it's
roster.
been shown that franchises do it. Look at the Fast and the Furiouses. Look at the
Fast and Furious had the money to pay every single one of them. You don't know. Maybe they did reach out to Eve, and Eve was like, "Bitch, you're gonna pay me a cute coin because this is movie number 3." And they probably said, "Oh, we're not giving that to you." You never know.
Well, moving right along. Who's next?
Miss Beyonce Knowles.
Yes.
Or her husband, at least.
Okay.
So Tidal has this thing going on where, they have a couple of artists that got together, to make Tidal happen. Well, there's rumors that Beyonce's music is going to be pulled from Tidal.
Say what? Oh,
yes.
nah.
And Jay-Z ain't too happy about that. But then, just earlier today, right before we started recording, I seen that one of the CEOs from Sony Music saying that they are not pulling Beyonce's music. That is just a fabrication. But they cannot speak on ongoing legal battles. So, there's some truth to it.
There is, clearly.
Apparently, because, if you can't speak on a legal battle, then...
Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay.
I don't think it would destroy their empire, though.
Of course not. But, I mean, that would kind of hurt Tidal because, Beyonce, she's a heavy hitter.
Yes.
I mean, she was also just named, one of the most powerful women in music.
Yup.
Above Madonna and Janet and so on and so forth.
I mean, even if that was to happen, it'd be fine. Nicki's still there. Rihanna's still there. They can pull the weight of Tidal.
Yeah, Madonna's still there.
Oh, she is?
Madonna's in Tidal.
Oh.
Okay. What else next is in the Flow Support?
So, again, with my fave, Nicki Minaj, she...
I said, hey, Nicki. Bitch, get your life together.
This child.
Who has this talking to all day? Who have you been talking to?
This fabulous also right here.
So, Nicki Minaj decided to...
grace the cover of Cosmopolitan yet again. This is her second time. Bitch. This is her second time covering Cosmopolitan this year for the July cover, due out June 9th. And on the cover, there's a very sexy, very hood, but still sophisticated pose.
Oh, so
with
sexy.
Okay.
Silver and gold striped leotard, very diamond studded. Looks very cute. Very natural looking makeup with a light pink lip. Nothing too in the body, honey. The body
that's
looks
what you
right.
have to get into.
The body looks right.
Woo.
Many things are being talked about. Apparently, this is the Wild Summer sex issue.
Ooh.
So, it's about skin and toned and tight. And there's a quote saying, "I demand an orgasm every time, #winning."
Okay. I'm here for that.
As per Nicki. Yes. Some pictures that were released this week were, it's a July thing, July issue. So, the 4th of July, is coming up, and she's in a bathing suit, 4th of July themed, very skin revealing, very sexy.
Very patriotic.
It's very patriotic with her salute.
God bless American titties.
But she's Trinidadian.
Girls, that's an American book. God bless American titties.
So, and then there's been another picture with her in a smiley face bathing suit, laying in a tub, very posed. From the fingertips down to the toes.
Very high fashion.
Okay.
As Tara would say, she is posing from her neck all the way to her toe.
Right.
So your neck up here?
Well, her neck, her head. Excuse me. H to T.
H to T. But yeah, There's been brief parts of the interview released. So yeah, it looked like a very good issue. I'm definitely gonna be buying it because I have the other Cosmopolitan one from before, so I will definitely be buying this one to add to my collection. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hey.
Hey.
And then, my fave. We talked about her already, Beyonce. First of all, I got my life and died. I got my life twice this week and came back twice. The first reason why I had to die and get my life and come back was Beyonce. These videos, viral videos that have been going around, #Beyonce always on beat.
Oh my God.
they have been taking over, and it's, if you don't know, if you haven't seen, which I don't know how you could not see, but word, all it is, it's a different song with a video of Beyonce, a clip of her dancing to it. There's people are starting to do it with other artists.
In one of the clips, she's not even dancing. She's
Word.
sitting at the game, just not playing with the same like Mary J. Blige.
Yes.
They just had like me dying. But that concludes your flawless report.
Yes.
Yes.
I say better break the internet.
Okay.
And don't do nothing.
And don't do nothing. Okay, so we're gonna get into the spot of tea. Oh, okay. First and foremost, huh?
You need to wet your whistle.
No, I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. First and foremost, who do I want to go with? Let's talk about. The Lambs. We on y'all again, unfortunately.
Mariah again.
Scare Carrie. Decided that she wanted to slay American Idol. She did an interview overseas earlier this week, and they asked her, how she felt about American Idol, her thoughts on it, this, that, and the third. Pretty much, she said American Idol is boring and it's fake. She said, okay, because that's what she should have ended the sentence with. But she said that because as far as when it comes to the contestants, because she also said that it was one of the worst experiences she's ever had due to the fact that she really, now peep this, catch this, there's really not much that she could say or that anyone else could say to an artist after them performing on stage, besides just saying, oh, that was good, and she really meant that was good. Hence as to why we got the type of commentary that we got from her when she was a judge on American Idol, because the bitch didn't have anything to say. Now here's my issue with this hoe.
Can I cut you off, please? Because I don't even want you to finish. I'm sorry. Mariah, really, bitch?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, Nicki Minaj, who is a female rapper, had more to say about people singing than you did.
And she had more to say off the gate than Mariah.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to need you to do...
But I'd like... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What I'm going to need you to do... One, stop scamming your fans. Because, bitch, we caught it.
Yes.
Okay.
2, get your life. Raise your twins.
Twins.
Yes.
Raise your twins.
What is it? Rocco and Marvin?
Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. Rocco's Modern Life. Who fucking knows? Raise your 2 kids.
Okay.
Sit that ass down. That tired, sloppy, raggedy, sagging ass down. Bye.
Get your life.
Oh, the only thing I was...
You
You said you had something to say.
Did you know? But you know what? That read right there did it all. I'm done.
And not for nothing, Mariah, you should have more of a seat, because if I recall, nobody wasn't checking for you before you became a judge on American Idol.
Nobody was checking for her then either.
Hello.
No.
So, American Idol...
Nobody been checking for her since Glitter, and nobody was really checking for her then either.
But
Hello.
I will say one thing. She did get a little research when she married Nick Cannon, and then you see how that ended.
Right.
So,
Bitch, American Idol brought back your legendary status. And they should snatch it back with you the way you just come through slaying people.
Like last 2 seasons anyway?
It's the last season period. And she also said that she will not perform on the finale of Idol
Nobody gives a
either.
fuck.
well, they probably don't want her anyway, though.
Hello.
Especially
Who
after
was?
she said that.
Okay.
Nikki was
No.
thankful. She bowed out and left.
What happened was they announced that this is the last season. They were reaching out to artists. Oh, I want you to come, and perform.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, well, can I come perform too? They was like, no,
No.
we don't want you.
Okay.
No, thank you.
But,
you.
but guess who they probably did ask? Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be here for
Mind
it.
you, she's performed on Idol before she was a
Yes,
judge.
she has.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she did, yes.
Yeah, and then that's when J-Lo was like, oh, so I bet you could do my job or whatever. Nikki said, I probably could. And then next season, who was there? Okay.
J-Lo.
So, anyway, you want to know piece of tea first?
So,
Spot of tea first?
let's get into some eggs, bacon, bread, sausage, Little Mama sausage.
You mean Bow Wow? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Bow Wow, Little Mama.
Bow
It
Wow's
depends
drag
on,
ultimate.
who's out for the day.
Barrel's drag ultimate.
Okay. That person decided to drop a sausage song. And she, in doing all this, she decided to rip, and I do mean rip, every single person off, including errors. Okay? And I don't think the decade of 80s or the 90s could sue her for the things that she took. If you see the video is actually better than the song itself.
The video is the
life.
hype.
The video's life.
The video is the hype, essentially.
Mm-hmm. What I'm not here for is Little Mama impersonate Mary J. Blige. I'm not here at all for it. I'm not even here for the little skippity bit whoop do wop wop couple of lyrics that she put together that made it sound like she was singing like Mary J. Blige from what song is that?
Weekdays.
Come on. What was you doing? And then I'm not here for you trying to be Beyonce and every other artist, and especially Gaga. And that might have been the only outfit that she looked like something in.
Yeah, she did look like.
She looked like, oh.
But I like how she stole from the house girls at that too.
Okay, yes.
Like, why are you shouting these houses?
Okay, House of Misery done got the ill shout out.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I don't know how true it is, but the boy that did a dip, I believe he's in the house as well.
Girl, you know everybody.
Anyway, listen, Little Mama, sit your ass down.
The video's cute though.
The video is cute, but that's about it. Like, you stole from viral videos. In the beginning, they said the birds are chirping, and then you got the sausage. That's that's a viral cipher, if you will, that these little kids from probably junior high school made up. And are they getting money from this?
No, it's not. But I love the fact that Little Mama could not make her own hits, so she had to borrow from hits from the past.
All right, that's what's up.
But I guess that's what you have to do.
But I guess if you can make a song about lip gloss, I mean,
because
or maybe that's why she made the song, because she was mad that somebody came out with something a little bit less interesting than lip gloss. And it was a little bit more of a second, third grade level.
Okay, so on that note, next Odyssey.
Okay. The last little bit, when I died twice and got my life again. The Hearts. Miss Dawn came to us earlier this week. I believe it happened on Monday or Tuesday of this week. I think it was Tuesday too. Dawn decided to release Dawn Rashad, if you don't know who I'm talking about, decided to release 2 singles, which is also her 7th visual video from Blackheart. The name of the song is called Titan and James Dean. It's, like I said, 2 songs, 1 video.
I live for James Dean. And
if you notice, Dawn has been doing this a lot lately, doing the 2 songs into one big, huge video, visual concept. Now, I will say, I am here. I've always been here for how simple she keeps things. Dawn keeps things very simple because she likes to give you that visual aspect of it. And that's what I think draws me into my second wife so much. But yes, what are your thoughts?
The video was cute. The video was real cute, especially the first part. I don't know the name.
Titan?
The first part was very cute, very dancey, but not too dancey. The outfits were very in sync with everything. She wasn't naked, but it was tasteful. Mm-hmm. And then the second part, I lived for that outfit. That outfit was really
with the
cute.
James Dean shirt.
Yes.
That was cute.
Okay, and just her panties.
You know what?
And did you catch the boots?
I did see the boots.
Oh, mind you, they wasn't even boots. They're just like a 2-3 inch heel strapped all the way up that's connected to the panties.
Right.
Girl. Life, I tell you. Life!
I said the whole James Dean part of the whole thing. I love the visual too, where she turns into like diamonds and everything. I love like diamonds everywhere. I love that part. In the beginning part of Titans. But I also love the whole denim jean jacket thing she had going on in Titans. But I just love the James Dean in general. Like, love the song. I just love everything about it.
By the way, if you guys don't know that, this video was also produced by Monty Marsh. Monty Marsh has done a couple of Dawn's videos. But that concludes your spot of tea. Miss Cray.
What's up?
Hey, Cray.
Y'all are crazy.
What it do, Bill? What you got for us?
So, this week on A Cray, we actually have 2 questions.
Oh, not one, but 2.
So, I think I'm gonna start off on the thotty note, I guess, and then.
Wow.
You gonna start off on the thotty note?
If we gotta start off on the thoughts.
Okay, the subject says, I don't even know what this is, but it doesn't even sound right. To demon plunge or not?
Chill.
Okay.
A. Cray, what's going on? I absolutely enjoy you and the fellas of the tea. Aww.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work. So here's the situation. I'm recently single, and my friends want me to explore and be thought-ish. Now, I might be here for the thought-ish stage, and if so, there is one person in mind I would want to give the plunge to. Should I thought out and plunge, or stay on my
what is the plunge?
Discretion tip?
Maybe they were trying
Discretion
tip. Okay. Discretion tip. Kendall from Boston, Massachusetts. I can't say
Massachusetts.
I can't say that word right. I have a list. So
shout out to the thoughts in Boston. We didn't know y'all was out there thotting it up like that. But hey.
So
what's the demon plunge?
Okay, that's what I want to get into.
Let's get into that.
I don't know what that is. That sounds like type of
we
term.
need to write back
and get more information. Okay.
So
or drop a comment.
So if you know what a demon plunge is, please write me because I have no idea what that means.
Plunger. You think that might be
these bitches?
It might be the penis.
Maybe so.
Anyway, moving right along. Can I answer my question?
And they say, Kendall says should I take the plunge? So maybe.
But see, then you could be doing. Kendall's a guy, right?
Should I thought out and plunge? Not should I take the plunge? Just thought out and plunge. Anyway, can I answer my question?
Yeah, okay, well, he clearly wants to be a thought. Let me be quiet.
Yeah.
This is A. Cray.
Okay.
Apparently not A-D, but A. Cray.
I'm just saying.
Or A the T.
I'm just saying. But, I'm trying to think of where to start. As far as being single and your friends wanting you to get out, that's understandable, especially if you just got out of a difficult or if you just got out of a situation months ago and they want to see you, get back in there. I definitely agree with them wanting you to get out there again. As far as thotting, I do not condone thotting. But if you feel that's the best way for you to get back in the saddle, so to speak, and get your groove mojo back, whatever, get your swag back, I don't know. But if that's whatever helps you get back in the game, I'm all for it. I don't condone it, but these two do, so.
Okay, because
we're not going to drag us back into that nation.
How? We're not having this conversation. No.
So, yeah, that's my...
Second question.
I will say one thing. Thanks for being a moral compass, though.
Anyway, next question is... A. Cray, love you and love the show. Thank you. I was wondering if you've ever been depressed, and if so, how did you deal with it? I'm wondering because my ex and I broke up a while ago, and I fell into a deep depression after our breakup. Have since overcome it, but I still find myself deeply depressed. Any tips, because this truly isn't me? Signed, Eric. So I will say this. I have been through depression at times. It seems it comes every month for me. But the best way I deal with it is I give myself one pity night. And what I mean by pity night, if you got to sit at home, watch a movie, drink some wine, pig out, have ice cream, have a little pity party. Have that moment to really just feel, because you're entitled to your feelings. So have that moment to yourself for that pity. And then the next day, you wake up, you take a nice shower, you make some breakfast, you get your face together, you get your clothes on, and you pump, bitch.
I hear that.
Okay? The next day, you get up and you say, we're not doing this today. Today's a new day. You get up and you pump. If it's it's a breakup with you, I'm not saying get back out there because you need your time to heal and reflect. What you do is you get up and you go out. You do some retail therapy if you want. If you can, you go watch a movie out. You go see your friends. You get out of that house.
And
Because
fun.
what happens is, when you stay in the house, the walls start talking to you. And you start hearing things you don't want to hear. Listen, I don't know what your walls have to say.
What?
You got one?
Right, that was gonna be our next question.
Oh, so that's what, okay. All right.
I meant walls.
I'm sorry.
Of a
house.
All right.
But you have to get, and for my girls out there, it gets tough. We go through things, and like I said, Mondays when you feel like fuck, I have the worst weekend. The best medicine for a Monday is makeup, and that's all I'm gonna say. So with that being said, makeup Mondays. But no, just you have to let yourself feel that pain, so you know what it feels like to overcome that pain. So allow yourself to feel that pain, go through it. The next day you get up and you go. If you gotta go to work, get up, go to work with a smile on your face. Maybe treat yourself to lunch. Maybe even if you want to meet up with your friends for lunch, go meet up with your friends for lunch if you can. Hey girl, what you doing? Let's go to lunch real quick, you know? Do some retail therapy. Do not do online shopping or not QVC. HSN. Don't do any home shopping. No. Get your ass up.
Get out.
Go to the mall. Go to Public. Maybe meet some new people. Maybe get friends with Bon Quinqui down at the boutique or something.
She'll give you some tea though.
She'll give you some tea, okay? And make you feel fab. If you want to go to the spa the next day, girl, do it, okay? But Eric, my brother,
keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive, okay? It's not the end of the world. I know at times it does feel like when we lose someone that is essentially a part of our life, it does feel like it's the end of the world, but it's not. And there will be people after that.
Ooh. Okay.
You know, I try. I try.
Use it.
So, Diva.
Yes.
We got those trends this week?
Yes. And these trends go out to Boo Boo Kitty over there. Because she felt, lonely last week that there was no men's fashion trends. Bitch, I'm talking to you.
Me? Boo Boo Kitty in here?
Boo Boo Kitty right there.
Oh, hold up. Damn, I might be
And
damn near
like,
just as light as her.
Yeah.
So I'm doing these men's
Well,
trends.
thank you.
You're welcome, Boo Boo Kitty. I'm doing these men's trends this week, and only this week, because, you want specifically men's trends. Only this week.
How you chop it like...
That's just how we doing it, boo.
Yes. Get your life.
Okay. Mister, you're getting it this week and only this week.
Okay, do you want it, or, because I can skip it. I can skip it.
Give me the trends.
Okay, so the first men's trend is the khaki suit. Now, most people think khaki, oh my god, that's old grandpa bitch. No, it's not grandpa anymore.
Okay.
Grandpa has gotten young. He done took his steroids.
Stop.
He done got
Stop. You done said that instantly made me think he was on Viagra. Stop.
He done got in the gym. His body is right now. No, but for real, the khaki suit, it's a good GQ trend for the office, for a job interview, if you're going to be fresh stuff at a wedding. Also, too, with the khaki suit, what you're going to do, you're going to invest in this because this will carry you through from the spring to the summer and all to the fall.
Okay.
So you can actually splurge here on a khaki suit because it's not only for work anymore, it's for play and fun in between.
It's that everything outfit.
Yes. Now, my brothers who are tired of wearing black or brown shoes.
Come through.
Or black or brown accessories. Think about caramel. Caramel is the new brown. Caramel is very rich and it looks so expensive. Instead of thinking, bitch, I talk about you. We said caramel accessories, not skin tones.
Oh, excuse me.
Not skin tones.
So like leather bags. If you do this trend with leather, it looks really, really expensive.
But you know what? He could be an accessory if he wanted to.
Yes, he could. Mm-hmm. Just throw it to the wayside when the season's over.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But think leather bags, think leather jackets, think your shoes, your wallets, your belts. Go caramel with your leather. Okay. Washed out jeans. The age and the day of the dark wash denim is over, fellas. That's mostly our go-to things because that's mostly what they sell.
Yeah.
Is dark wash and stiff jeans. I hate stiff jeans.
So do I.
Lighter washes worn in jeans, makes you look so much trendier. After that, the flight jackets. Do you remember that trend from like back in the day? The flight jackets are back. And they're back with a vengeance because they come in new materials such as suede.
What?
Like I said from last week, suede. And denim. Like, yes, it's not actually... Surprisingly, you can have a denim flight jacket. They also have leather ones, too.
I'm here.
Yes. Okay, this is a fashion trend that might work for some people, might not work for some people. Tying a simple t-shirt or a plaid t-shirt around your waist. Now, this trend started back in Seattle in the grunge band scene, and it's had its resurgence with stars like Chris Brown and Jared Leto, which is spelled his name wrong, wearing these fashion statements instead of out of convenience. The next trend that you guys need to get into. Chelsea boots. Chelsea boots are the original rock and roll boot.
I have a question.
Yes, bitch.
Are those the boots that have like the peak toe at the front and then they lace up?
No, these don't lace up at all. These are just slip on the little elastic on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they're really cute. Very, either go from casual to dressy, you make it happen.
Okay.
Pastels. Pastels. This is for someone who is afraid to try color. It's not a too much loud in your face, it's a softer hue. It's an easy way for you to, bring some color to your summer looks. Very simple, very straightforward, all white. Just look clean. Vivid and bold prints. Now, this is for the other end of the coin I just talked about. This is for the person who loves their colors, loves to be seen. Yes, this is for you. Loves to be seen, loves to be the center of the fashion attention.
Okay.
Make it happen. Because that was a read on the line.
It sure enough was.
And then lastly, cufflinks. So let's say you're in the office, you're at a party, you're on a boat cruise. There's gonna be things going on this summer. Weddings, stuff like that. And maybe your suit is just missing maybe that one little thing that a tie just couldn't do. Think about cufflinks or just jewelry accessories for your suit, like lapel pins, things like that. Basically, step it up a little bit. Now, I think we should get into something that you love.
What is it?
Do you want to say it? Because I'll give it to you.
She tried it!
Yes. This week, we have Miss... I'm going to fuck her last name up. Evelyn...
Lazada.
You've been fucking out all day.
Miss Cameron Diaz, Miss Kelly Rowland, Miss Elle McPherson, and Kelly Ripa wearing Stella McCartney's long sleeve, gold dotted tie front, tapered jumpsuit.
That's a lie.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Your tongue ain't tired from all that twisting?
Girl, I made it happen though.
Yeesh.
I'm a stutterer, so I'm surprised I didn't trip on that. Teddy, who is snatched and who tried?
Okay. Snatch. Lazada, she snatched.
Oh, okay, bitch. Don't be trying to play me because I can't see her last name. Go ahead, continue.
Evelyn from Basketball Wives, LA, is snatched.
Okay.
She's actually from the original Basketball Wives in Miami.
Yeah.
She's not.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
And Football Wives and all that good stuff.
No, I'm be the it's Cameron Diaz. I feel like Cameron Diaz tried it a bit. I'm gonna come back to her.
Okay.
Kelly Rowland tried it a bit.
Bitch, you can't be skating the fence here. Either she tried it or she didn't try it.
All right, Kelly Rowland. Okay, they both tried it. Cameron Diaz and Kelly tried it.
Okay.
McPherson. I see her, and I'm here for Kelly Ripa.
Okay.
Yeah. So the two that tried it for me, Cameron Diaz, and I hate to say it, but Kelly Rowland.
Cray, I gotta hear this.
Kelly, Cameron, and Evelyn unfortunately tried it for me.
Which Kelly?
Rowland.
Okay.
And Kelly Ripa and
McPherson.
Elle. Great job. Especially, I actually really like Kelly's better because she made hers pop with a red heel.
Mm-hmm.
and it fit her body more. Like, it's
Way
more
more.
to her body. And essentially, this could be something really sexy,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't look, like, lusty on her.
Yeah.
Like, it just looks like, you know what? It looks like professional wear on her.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like what it's supposed to be.
It looks daytime talk show.
Right, daytime, right.
Straight off the runway.
It looks, and it looks fantastic on her. The makeup was right. Everything was right for me with her. I love it. It's not too much and it's not too little.
Okay, I'm just making mine really quick. Evelyn, you try it. I just don't like the way you're looking at it. I don't know why. I mean, I see your boobs.
To her.
I see your boobs. Your boobs look.
I don't see a hip. I don't see a butt.
Like it gives her no body, and she has a body.
Right.
And she has on the wrong shoes for this.
Yeah.
She needed a heel.
Those are heels.
Those are
Oh,
heels.
it looked like flats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, Cameron, girl, you look effortlessly. You look flawless. I don't think it's a red carpet look exactly, but you look snatched. I like that. Kelly Rowland, girl, you know I love you to death, but bitch, you tried it. Why is it too small for you?
But bitch,
why
you tried
why
it.
is it like pulling apart here? Why like you don't have the big boobs anymore? So why yeah?
What do you mean she doesn't have big boobs anymore?
Because okay, you know when she was pregnant, you know the boobs is huge, and now they're not huge anymore.
Can I touch on that for a quick second?
And the implants that we're talking about.
Okay.
She definitely took them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely took them out. I think she took them
why.
out because she got pregnant.
Okay.
But anyway, like I said, you don't have the big boobs anymore, so I don't know why it's like pulling apart here. I'm sorry, bitch, you tried that shit. Moving on, next person. We have Miss Elle McPherson, whoever you want to call her. She is a supermodel.
I can't.
She's a supermodel. She can do no wrong. Her hair is flowing. Her walk is on the runway. She has diva hair going on. I love it. Moving on, next person. And Kelly Ripa.
I can't with him.
Kelly Ripa, you know,
She is such
secretly I want to be you.
Diva.
And one day I want to take over, live with, Kelly and Michael, which is, Diva and Michael, I want to make that happen.
Excuse me, Michael is miming.
Girl, no, you can have him, but I just want to look at him every day.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Michael?
Listen, you can't help what the eyes is looking at. Okay?
This is true.
Okay, well, eyes be wandering. You can't help that. So yeah, for those reasons, they're all chopped and snatched. And finally, for the trends, I want to talk about Miss Ciara. So Miss Ciara is having I don't want to say good year, an okay thing going on.
She's doing well.
She's doing okay with her
really
album.
trying to
Jackie.
give her that.
She's
You
doing
can give
okay.
her she's having a good year.
Shout out to her. Oh.
For Ciara, she's having a good year.
Okay. I can give it to her.
Ciara's having a good year.
I can give it to her
You can
because
give
of
that to
where
her.
her level is.
You can
Okay.
give that to her.
So Ciara's having a good year. Jackie's doing well. I bet went double certified gold or something like that.
Yeah, it went gold.
It's going good, and because of that, Roberta Cavalli has tapped her to be the new face of Roberta Cavalli.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Yes.
I'm upset because
I miss winning. Well, okay, this is what happens when Roberta Cavalli picks a new face. They usually, especially when they go to the music business, they go with whoever is having a phenomenal year at the moment. And
I thought Nikki was having a phenomenal year.
Okay, because then we just sit here and say that Ciara was having a good year. No next to nothing. Nobody's phenomenal.
I'm using their terms.
Child.
I'm using their terms. So they usually go with whoever is having a phenomenal moment at the time. I think when they started the talks, I think Nikki kind of like was doing something else. I don't know. But they're going with with the whole promotion of the
It's fine. Nikki's going on tour.
Exactly. But I'm just looking forward to seeing Ciara on the runway because usually when you're the face of Roberta Cavalli, you're actually physically on the runway with these models.
Right.
I'm here for that.
I want to see her on this runway because I see her fashion. I see her out and about in town. She is always looking flawless. I do say her fashion is always her fashion is nasty. Her fashion is really nasty.
And she struts.
Yes.
She
so
never walks.
I want to see her on the runway. I want to see what she does.
I think she would turn.
I can't wait to see the print ads too. And that's it for the trend.
Here for it.
So this week for Tea of the Week, it's a title that these two heifers came up with.
Let me say, because we've been getting thrown under the bus. Bitch, everybody done got thrown under the bus this show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Shade thrown, down
Okay.
thrown.
I should have known that I was dipping my good old Metro card into the shade bus. Bitch.
The shitty shade bus?
Okay.
Anyways, so this week,
Tea
of the week is titled Dear Straight People.
Mm-hmm.
These heifers have questions for straight people that they might want to get answered, and they dragged me to ask a question or two to my fellow straighties.
Because this is part one of part two. Part two is next week. It's called Dear Gay People.
Oh, there's gonna be some questions for y'all. Trust me, I'm gonna have a whole fucking list.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Dear straight people, in particular, fellas, I would appreciate, or let me know, hit me up, but the sagging of the pants, I'm not okay with that because y'all sag y'all pants to a level that's unsaggable, okay? And I don't even know how y'all walk with your pants sag down low, but most importantly, let's get to what this is about. Don't get mad if I'm looking at the cake, okay? Your pants is down, all the way exposed.
Okay, wait. Can you bring it down just a little bit?
Okay, I'm sorry. It was making me mad. But, like, straight dudes, y'all get mad. Y'all get mad if the pants is down. Oh, if it's some dude look at my ass, why? But why be mad? Like, females keep their cleavage on display all day, 24/7. So if yours is on display, don't be mad if I'm looking.
Craig has a question.
Yes, Craig.
Or rebuttal.
Hey, Craig.
No.
Tap her in.
No. Pick me.
Okay, Craig.
But don't you sag your pants?
No, I don't.
I recall me telling Keith on more.
Let me explain.
Me telling Teddy on more than one occasion to pick up his pants.
Let me explain my sag. Okay?
Please do.
My sag.
What's the difference between your sag?
Please let me check this.
My sag.
Hey, listen, y'all can help me check this bitch. Okay, go ahead.
My sag stayed above my Duncan Hines. Okay, my sag is like mid-drift Duncan or a little bit further up.
No, not having it.
Bitch, I've seen your cake more than
I've seen your cake more than I've seen my own.
Lies.
I don't even have a cake.
Lies.
I need to know why I see your cake more than I see
lies.
My own. That's not lies. Every time we're walking, I see it. I saw it today.
You lie. My pants are all the way up. They sitting on. There's no saggeration over
right
here.
Right now, no, because you're sitting.
Okay.
I can stand up and there's still no saggeration.
I'm gonna try to help and bail you out a little bit.
Okay, bail me.
Why do the straight boys sag their pants so low that it's like in their mid thigh and bitch your dick is singling? Why?
Yeah,
hello.
Why?
Because the prints be out.
And not for nothing, you got people out here on Birdwatch.
A lot of time, bitch, you don't have a big dick either. So why?
Come on, you better speak that.
Why?
And then they'll get mad at that too.
I checked. I definitely checked.
Yikes.
They'll get mad.
I'll be on Front Tree, so I checked.
You got the boys and the girls that's out here on Birdwatch. Mm-hmm. And they get mad. And they get mad when they don't see no bird. So why is your pants that low?
Yes. I can't with him. Also, why do you sag your pants so low, but yet you have a belt on? Why? Because 9 times out of 10, your belt is fake.
And I be checking that too. That's what I think it is. I think they want the belt to be shown.
But bitch, don't sag and show a fake belt. Bitch, if you're gonna wear your label, let it be legit.
Word, because I don't need to see your belt mid thigh.
Yes, I don't need to see that your Gucci's made in China.
Okay, you better say that.
I'm sorry.
Next question.
So
you're gonna go.
Oh, we doing 1-on-1?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Dear straight people, particularly my ladies. Bitch, you better disarm yourself. Disarm yourself. How come when you introduce me to your friends,
this bitch,
I have to be introduced as your gay best friend?
Okay.
Hello.
The word here is friends.
Hello.
Craig, go now, because I know what you're gonna say.
I don't introduce Diva as my gay best friend, and he knows that.
Yes, I know.
So I'm talking about other females.
Present company excluded.
Women tend to do that because they're their boyfriends or men they're inquiring tend to get a little intimidated, a little jealous, hanging around a guy.
But not for nothing. I'm not saying your boyfriend, your fuck buddy, nothing like that. I'm saying your friends.
I mean, a man who you're inquiring about could still be your friend.
Okay.
So
that's a whole nother conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Because I have this friend. I'm not gonna say her name. We met at work.
What?
Okay. I had this friend we met at work, and we hung out after work, and we were here in Queens on Jamaica Avenue, and she seen somebody that she knew who was a girl, and IR.
Okay.
Not you are.
Okay.
IR.
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, hey, such and such. This is my friend Kevin. This is my gay best friend." Then, not only this, then this is the thing that really annoyed me. On Instagram, we take a picture.
Stop.
Shout you.
Stop.
Yes.
But he's going in. Does she watch the show?
I don't know.
Stop. She did not shout it out on IG.
Yes.
This is my gay. Stop.
Don't get me wrong. I'm guilty. I do call him my gay.
No,
but in return, he calls me the hag. So
yes, but no. When we're doing that, that's like play. That's
our thing, right?
That's that's our thing.
Okay.
But I'm saying for you to introduce me to a stranger,
right? Okay.
Why does my sexuality have to be on Front Street?
Yeah, because maybe you went out the closet. That could be that could be a bit
like what if I just let you know, like, oh, I like boys. But you don't tell nobody. Why are you telling somebody?
Because it's not like you would introduce me as your fat friend. So why would you introduce
exactly?
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't introduce you as my fat friend, my light skinned friend, my friend with natural hair. I would say, oh, this is my friend Malika, and keep it moving. Or this is my friend so and so, keep it moving.
And push.
Well, you better introduce me as Malika because these bitches better know my name.
But like I was gonna say, not for you're lucky I even introduce you to whoever I'm with, because because they might not be important for me to introduce you to. Just saying. But yeah, just straight people, especially girls. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, do you have one?
Do you have one?
I have one.
All right, well, spit it.
Just spit it. What
I have
you got?
two.
Okay.
Dear straight women, why are you so why are you a gay man trapped in a straight woman's body?
Wait.
There's so many young. Wait, but just listen to what I said.
Yes,
I'm a sip on that.
There's so many women that be like, I'm about to do a reenactment. Y'all about to get real ghetto. But just know, warning, this is not how I act. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, yes! Oh my god, yes, hunty, give me the tea. Oh my god, oh my god, hunty. Oh my god, hunty.
Please wait,
hunty.
never do
oh my
this
god.
again. Never ever do this again. This is definitely not you.
Yes, bitch. Oh my god. Yes, bitch. Yes. Oh my god, hunty. Spill that good old cup of tea, because I'm ready for the tea. I want my honey and my sugar and my milk. Give me the tea. And see.
Don't talk about Uber much,
right?
But that's how they
Who
are.
was that bitch?
Bone Queen on the corner.
Bone Queen and them?
I've seen it. There be a lot of young teenage girls who do that.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
They be like, yes. I be like, okay. I didn't know I was at a gay bar, but no big deal. And dear straight men, why are you so intimidated by... I'm gonna just get out the way. Dear straight men, why are you so jealous, intimidated, and uncomfortable with gay men, but you're not uncomfortable with gay women?
I like that. Good question.
The issue with me is there was I didn't have the conversation with these people. There was a conversation that was brought to my attention. And basically, the men were just like, well, I don't want straight men around. I don't want gay men around me because I'm not gay. And it was just like, I don't want to hang out with a bunch of faggots. And it's just like, but what does it matter somebody's sexual orientation? But I think the problem is this particular young man, I think he's on the down low himself. Some people who know me may know who I'm talking about. So if we're on the same wavelength, hit me up and let me know. We'll talk about it later. But this particular... Huh?
Is that one you were saying about?
The one that made the comment about...
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. So, I personally think that that person is uncomfortable with your sexuality because I have been around lesbians and I never felt like they wanted to hit on me. I may have felt like I wanted to hit on them because I'm a lesbian on the weekends, but I never felt like I wanted to, like they were gonna. I never felt uncomfortable. Like somebody's sexuality would not make me uncomfortable. Somebody's mental health might make me uncomfortable, but not a sexuality, not who you prefer you want to sleep with, because that has nothing to do with me. We're not having sex. So what do I care? What I don't like is when there's men who are on a down low that have beards. What I mean by that is...
Like a you?
Huh?
Like a you?
A straight female?
Yeah, because essentially you would be
essentially, that's what I mean. Like, you're gay, and you know that, but you have a wife or a girlfriend. That's the problem for me. Because, and then she doesn't know... And then that opens, then you take away that choice from her. Yeah.
Well, you must be mad at like half of America.
Well, yeah, I am. I don't like that down low shit. Like, if you're gay, be gay.
Yes.
Just be gay.
Own who you are.
Own who you are. Be you. Be true to you, boo. Yes. Be true to you, boo. But I want to be, me personally, I need to be with a man that's comfortable with gay men, because this right here, it's fucking real. I'm just saying. This is not just my job. This is a legit friendship right here. Okay, you. So, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friend. Yes! So, and not even just that. You need to be comfortable with your own sexuality. Like, not even just because I have men in my life who are gay. You just need to... be comfortable with who you are, because if you're not comfortable with who we are, how can I be comfortable with who you are? And that's just for anybody. You can't expect somebody to be comfortable with you if you're not comfortable with you. If you don't like who you are, how do you expect anybody else to like who you are? And that's why I'm saying be true to you, boo. You twerked that. Okay? You twerked the hell out of that. And before I get into preaching, one of y'all need to go, because it's going to keep going.
I'll go. All right, dude. Because you kind of opened it up for me a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to go. So, dear straight people, particularly dear straight guys, and more specifically, dear ugly straight guys. Why do you swear up and down that every gay nigger, I'm gonna use your terms, is hitting on you? Wait. Okay. Because boo-boo. I'll hit you with a baseball bat. But in particular though, like, just because you're straight and you're a guy does not mean that every gay guy wants you. It's not no. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hallelujah. Okay. But that's why I don't understand, because I think that's another problem. Like, there have been men that I was talking to, and I said, are you afraid of gay men? Are you homophobic? Because that's a legit question. Some people really are homophobic. Yeah. I don't know why.
Well, that's the question that you should be asked.
Right. So I say, are you homophobic?
A good girlfriend in your life.
So I say, are you homophobic? And they say, well, no. I said, well, that's good, because my best friend is gay, and I want to make sure that you're comfortable with that, because he is a part of my life, and he's my best friend. So I need to know that you're comfortable with that. And if one of their people had a problem with fat people, I would want them to know.
Oh, bitch, you got a problem with fat people? We got something to talk about. Because I'm not with that. I'm not here for that.
No. Or if they have a problem with naturals, some people can't. Oh,
yes.
I gotta tell y'all what. Let me tell y'all. We're gonna get off topic for
Is this another dear straight people?
No. Now you see why we need to spill it.
Well, this isn't a straight. This is dear chemically induced our weed.
Chemically induced.
Okay. Why do you feel the need? I thought I lost one of my thingies. Okay. Why do you feel the need to look me up and down? Because I feel the need to want to wear my kinks the way I want to wear my kinks. If I want to have a curly fro, if I want to have twists that in my hair that may look like yarn to you but look like artwork to me, why is that your fucking problem?
This is what
when I say, there's a vanity box by my house. Mm-hmm. They must have had an event on Saturday, because bitches was outside like they was throwing free bundles in the air.
Stop.
Really? I kid you not. It was a crowd. And I'm walking because I was going on Jamaica Avenue to make a purchase. Mm-hmm. And they just like grilling me because I don't wear a weave.
Really?
Yeah, grilling me.
Get your life.
Looking me up and down. I mean, yeah, you know, it's hot, so I had my dress on. I had the thighs, the pies, the rolls, the whole bakery out. I was hot.
Yes!
I was hot.
The bakery is on Front Street.
The face was snatched. I had my sunglasses on, but it was hot. And my hair was out. And it was just like, Mind you, I got more hair on my head without these twists in my hair than half these bitches online. And they just, some edges, listen, edges, where are you? Okay. Edges, where are you?
Edges, are you there?
But it was just a problem. Like, why are you so mad? Like, okay, my fault for making that choice for myself. I'm sorry you want to keep putting a tight-ass weave in your head and snatching your edges and the rest of your hair back. That's just not me, okay? I like my hair to, you know, I don't need a relaxer. My hair's not stressed out.
Oh, yes, French. Teddy, let's just move on from that one. You need a minute?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm here. Yo,
I'm locked and loaded, okay?
You was on fire tonight.
I'm locked and loaded, baby. I've been locked and loaded all week. At work, especially at work, I've been locked and loaded at work because there's been some.
Do you need some extra tea for your tea?
Can I have some extra tea for my tea, please? Because it needs to be watered down just a bit. You know, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I need some because I can't.
Oh gosh.
I can't. That a little. That we good.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I've been locked and loaded all week. I don't give a fuck.
On it, ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna do my last one. Dear straight people, females in particular.
Okay.
And I'm glad because you kind of just talked about it. Females with your lace fronts.
Ooh. I know
okay.
Fun in my life.
First and foremost, my first problem is females with your lace fronts. Why do you get your lace front? Why does the lace front start where your edges should be? Okay, and why can I see the line, the actual lace line coming around where it should be edges? And then you have some females that got their lace fronts that start way back past their edges. Why is the lace front starting in the middle of your head? Why? I don't know.
I don't know.
But it bothers me, and it bothers me to see these women out here with these lace fronts where the lines at the edges. Those is what kills me because it seems like somebody sewed on just like a perfect little line and took the hair and said, "Here you go."
Put it on the head.
And that line is now your edge. What? I'm sick of it. Let these lace fronts go. And if you don't want to let them go, have your hair beautician do it right where you can at least see your edge.
But there's lace fronts, if you actually have the coin, that you can wear it and it looks like there's edges there.
Well, clearly the people that I've seen in the boroughs don't have the coin.
Also, too, though, there are tutorials online to tell you how to put your lace front on.
I'm sorry.
Wait, and then there's makeup artists who teach you how to cover up your lace fronts with the makeup.
Yes. To give you edges.
Right.
Wow. For those that are out there currently with the lace fronts that I was just talking about, go on YouTube and find your tutorial so you can couture and get the edges on par. Okay? Because I can't take it. And it's hot. It's summertime.
Yes.
Dear straight people.
Why? And they're chemically induced people.
Why?
We have to edit. We need to do that. That's going to be an episode.
Chemically induced?
Yeah, we going to do that.
I'm here for it because I done been through the chemicals.
Yeah, me too. So, I guess that's it. Does anybody have anything else to add? I think we're good.
I think we're done. Any updates? Any personal updates you guys need?
No. Not really.
No.
So with that said then,
the tea has been served.
Make sure you guys do send the questions to A-Cray.
Yes.
Email those
Keep those questions coming.
In the subject, put A-Cray, and then your question title maybe, or just A-Cray, or Alika, or Ask Alika. Just
help me crayon all my edges back.
Yes.
Okay.
Edges, are you there?
Yes.
Edges everywhere. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. as all of our videos. Make sure you go to our Facebook fan page and like our Facebook fan page.
Okay.
That's facebook.com/TheTNYC. Our email address to get in touch with Craig or get in touch with any one of us.
Yes.
Especially if you have some tea to spill and you think we should talk about it, it's THE New York spelled out @gmail.com. Check out our Instagram at THA_TNYC. Check out our personal Instagrams at Teddy something. Girl, help me out here.
At Teddy_P_31 at OMG.
Alika
Cray. And at
DRK
Prince
85.
What? There is one thing.
What?
We did last week. We made a statement about our viewers, supporters, and fans calling you guys teacups. Well, we're gonna have to retract that. You guys, I would say will now be called teapots. Only because I did some research on someone that you put me up onto. This gentleman that is on Instagram that we both actually happen to follow, and he actually calls all of his people teacups.
Dante.
Yes, Dante.
You
So
guys are
I didn't know
teapots
that.
now.
So because of that, and I don't want to get anybody confused. I don't want any issues with Dante because Dante is an amazing person in himself.
His videos are funny as shit.
Yes, he's hilarious.
Because BT movies be like, and
Okay.
Jesus and...
Okay?
he be
My favorite is just,
the Epic Strut Tour.
I'm with your man.
Oh no, the Epic Strut Tour.
I'm with your man.
I love the
like,
Epic Strut
what?
Tour.
I'm out to eat with your man. Like, it gets no better than that. So,
No confusion here.
no confusion. Dante has his teacups. We have our teapots. Okay? Because you know when it gets sizzling, you got to be ready to spill.
Yes.
Okay?
I think that's everything.
Yes.
Alright. I think that is everything.
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 Again, we love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Okay.
And we will see you next week. Just so you guys know, I'm going to do this week because I know what it is next week. We are talking about Dear Gay People.
Yes.
So if you have any questions,
if you have any questions that we maybe want to ask us,
send
Yes.
them in.
or send them in. Or maybe if you want to do something for like Dear Straight People, gay people, why mother?
Just why?
Just
Just
why?
why?
Just
You
why?
know?
Because me as a gay person, I'm like, girl, why?
Okay, because I got a lot of wives.
Child, why?
You think, wait till we get the next one.
Yes.
No.
So okay, we'll check you guys out next week.
Peace.
Bye. We got them.
Wild crazy shit.
Big.
My Chick Bad. It was
My chick hood.
My Chick Bad
Okay.
before the remix came out when it was Trina, Eve, and Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the third artist, I think it was Diamond. They were in the first part of the video because I remember Trina and Eve in the background and Nicki was on the regular track, but I don't know, apparently Eve had something to say. And then there was a BET documentary about female rap and Nicki was one of the main people brought up, and a lot of people had something negative to say about Nicki, and Eve happened to be one of them. So, did Eve not get called to be in Barbershop 3 because Nicki was in, or did she just not want to do it?
Or is it the fact that she's not hot anymore?
Right.
And she's just not hot anymore.
Well, I mean, it could also be like many other franchise movies where once you get to the second and third one, the actors and actresses that were in the first
They start playing.
two,
Right.
whatever, they're no longer there. And
It
that's what I'm
happens.
realizing.
Okay.
In franchises, it's kind of hard to keep the same actors and actresses on the list.
But
On the
it's
roster.
been shown that franchises do it. Look at the Fast and the Furiouses. Look at the
Fast and Furious had the money to pay every single one of them. You don't know. Maybe they did reach out to Eve, and Eve was like, "Bitch, you're gonna pay me a cute coin because this is movie number 3." And they. Hey, what's up, peoples? Welcome back to the next spanking brand new, ready to spill episode of what the tea. We hope y'all had a wonderful week. What's up, Craig? What's up, Diva?
What's
I'm
up?
sure. Hey, Abby.
What's up, homie?
She said, "What's up, okay?"
Yeah, that's something me and my sister do. So she was like, "You gotta say it on the show." So I said, "All right." And that's if you ever hear me say "homie," that's me shouting out my sister.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Whoop, there it is. We thank you for always coming to
Oh, wait!
Oh?
Breaking news!
Where?
Breaking news! The Queen's Gateway Gladiators won the championship game for rugby.
That means your sister is a champion?
The champions
The
are
champ is
here.
here. The champ is here. Yes, my baby won the championship. Okay, back to your regular scheduled programming. My bad. My bad.
Okay, y'all. Y'all already know we have a lot of tea to spill. Good tea. All tea is good tea, especially when discretion is used. So, make sure you grab your glass, your cup, your mug, whatever you got, just as long as something is in it for you to sip on. And remember, discretion is the key before spilling your tea.
Like question 2.
I think we might have the same question.
Look around for Nikki to be in Barbershop 3, which should be out in theaters later this year.
Which is filming now.
Yes, they are filming now, so I'm sure all the barbs and everybody will be up in the theater like, what up, midnight show.
Now, I have a question.
What up?
So, Nikki is in Barbershop 3.
Yes, she is.
Right? What about Eve?
Ask that question.
Well, if I recall, was Eve in the second one? She was. Okay, well, I can give the answer. What about Eve? See, what had happened was, right, Eve tried to go and follow Janet Jackson and marry a billionaire.
Okay.
And then wanted to move, across the country and just be a married wife. So I don't think she's caring too much about it.
So she's not in the movie, is what you're saying?
No, Eve is not in the movie.
Okay, because, I just found it funny because, Eve had a lot to say about Miss Minaj.
That's what I heard.
Can I take it from here?
Foot's here.
What I'm going to say is, she was talking wild shit, like they wasn't in the same music video.
Yeah, like Clank.
She's good.
I'll say some of that for later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did that.
All right, y'all. So.
Okay. Cocky bitch.
She is good.
I mean, you did do that. I mean, she is good. I did that. No. All right. So we're gonna move on. And
Look, don't look here no more. Keep away from me.
I love you.
Get over there.
It is time for us to get flawless. So if you're ready to get flawless with us, let's go. Because we got a lot to report under this flawless report. So, okay, because he I don't know where he went.
He's not here.
Okay, so first up under the flawless report, Miss Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj will be in Barbershop 3. She's heading to the shop, people. She's going to be playing Drea.
Okay.
That's her character name. She's also going to be a sassy, quick mouth hairstylist that is also going to be on the beauty shop portion of the barbershop, whole
Because I have a question.
spiel. So probably said, "Oh, we're not giving that to you." You never know.
Well, move right along. Who's next?
Miss Beyonce Knowles.
Yes.
Or her husband, at least.
Okay.
So Tidal has this thing going on where they have a couple of artists that got together to make Tidal happen. Well, there's rumors that Beyonce's music is gonna be pulled from Tidal.
Say what?
Say what?
Oh,
yes.
nah.
And Jay-Z ain't too happy about that. But then just earlier today, right before we started recording, I seen that one of the CEOs from Sony Music saying that they are not pulling Beyonce's music. That is just a fabrication. But they cannot speak on ongoing legal battles. So there's some truth to it.
There is, clearly.
Apparently, because if you can't speak on a legal battle, then
Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay.
I don't think it would destroy their empire, though.
Of course not. But I mean, that would kind of hurt Tidal because Beyonce, she's a heavy hitter.
Yes.
I mean, she was also just named one of the most powerful women in music.
Yup.
Above Madonna and Janet and so on and so forth.
I mean, even if that was to happen, it'd be fine. Nicki's still there. Rihanna's still there. They can pull the weight of Tidal.
Yeah.
Good to have.